Welcome to Carburetor Craig's YouTube channel. I'm Carburetor Craig. We've got some things to go over in the shop here. We've got Mr. Sam's car. We'll give you an update on what's going on with that. We got the Blackwing here that Mr. Sam had a little bit of a mishap, so we'll show you about that as well. We've got a lot of cool stuff going on. We'll catch up with a few of the projects in the shop. Give you some updates on a couple other things that we got going on. But one thing I wanted to touch on, I appreciate you guys liking and sharing and subscribing to our channel. We appreciate all the support. I do look at some of the comments there, and I see that you guys are having a problem with the sound, and we're working on this. We're new at this YouTube thing. I can build the hell out of a car, but the YouTube thing's a little bit new to me. So just bear with us a little bit. We'll get a little bit better as we go. We're trying to make this as good a channel and as interesting as we possibly can, and it'll get a little bit more interesting as we go. So we appreciate the support. So let's go check and see what's going on in the shop.
Scared me.
We're making a console for the 68 Chevy pickup truck out here, and this will all get covered with vinyl or leather or something like that.
So I got the two sides, both left and right, screwed together so that I can cut them at once and make them both symmetrical.
Doing all the fit ups, that's what takes the time when you're doing a lot of this custom upholstery stuff, is putting all this in the truck. Probably what, 20 times so far?
Dozens of times, in and out. And
Make it out of cardboard and everything else. So that's, to do everything right, you got to measure 1,000,000 times and cut once.
Take your time, use templates, and make some patterns and get it right.
This is some of our custom upholstery here. This is for the same C10 that he was making the console for. This is the door panels, the inserts, the 68 Chevy pickup truck. So this basically goes in the stock place that original door panels would go, but obviously we stepped it up a notch, and then these are the seats and everything to go with it. We make each piece by piece and kind of start fitting things in there and bringing this thing up to the level that it should be. It's a 68 Chevy pickup truck that we're doing a full frame off build on, custom paint and everything else, and obviously doing an LS swap to it. I think we're doing a 4L80 to it. So this will be a cool truck. And when it's all completely done, the guy's actually going to use it for a truck. He has some property up in North Florida here, and he wants to use it to haul hay into it on his property. He's got some horses or something like that. So it'd be kind of cool that it's going to get used again for what it's supposed to be. This is the C10 that he was doing the interior in. Made a seat bracket for it. We have to fit the console and everything in here. We got carpet going in here, and this is where the door panels will go. We had the customer over today, and he sit in it to make sure that the seat was the right height that he wanted to be. Again, it's all those little details that take some time, making sure that the seat's the right height so the customer can see where he wants to see, making sure the armrest is where it needs to be. It's all the tedious stuff that takes the time, but that's what sets the truck apart and being custom. The next car we're going to get an update on is the Chevy 2. This is a big project here. It's going to be super cool when it's done. We're actually painting the interior now. Even though we're going to cover this with carpet and leather and everything else, it's going to be a super cool car, but we're putting a high-end gloss paint job on the roll cage, painting the deck area back there and the dash and all that stuff, because this car has a lot of metal that shows even when everything is complete. We're going to do a custom headliner in this, do the custom dash cover. I think we might leave some of the paint. We're going to do a gloss paint on the top of there. So a few things are up in the air. I got to get with the customer and kind of see where we're at here with everything. But we did paint the trunk area. Then we'll start fitting fuel cells and things like that once all this is done. But a lot of progress has happened to this. This is the stuff that takes the longest, the little tedious things to make sure that the car is looking good at the end. The body is pretty much ready to paint. We got to do a final sand to it before we actually put color on it. But we're all done with the major body work. And now we're doing the interior. And at the same time, Ralph is doing some fit up for the seats and things of that nature. So we're doing all that type of stuff and working on the interior for this too, because this is going to get a custom leather interior with some custom door panels and all that, you know, to kind of go with it. Wanted to give you guys an update on Mr. Sam's car. Now we're down to the tedious stuff. We got the firewall out of it, and we're making the little patch panels. There's a lot of rust in this car, so we're making quite a few of the little patch panels, and that takes the time to do and make sure that it's done right. Once the patch panels are, we're making new rocker panels for this. We're making all that from scratch, and then we will start putting the floor and all that type of stuff in there. And we're doing a smooth firewall here, but we got everything attached so the body's not going to move around and it'll stay square and all that type of stuff. But it's coming along pretty good. It doesn't seem like it when you just see the car in the state that it's in. It's like, well, what the hell's taking so long? But it's all this little tedious stuff. You got to cut and measure and check everything out and fit it up, and then you got to weld it. And sometimes putting a smaller piece in takes longer than putting a bigger piece in. But it's coming along really, really good. It'll start speeding up here. Once we start putting the big pieces in, you guys will start seeing some big progress.
Come on, Sam, you got this. Oh no!
Brakes! Oh! 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 No! Yeah.
That's my bad. I thought that was a good parking spot. The tow hitch really, Alright. That's my bad.
Alright, let's keep going! Alright! Watch out now!
Feel good? It's actually not that bad at all.
Sam, not
No.
good. I mean, I wouldn't say it's terrible. Not bad.
It's not.
It'll buff out. No. The truck made out like a bandit, all things considered.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Truck's good.
Having your receiver in your hitch was a good day to have that.
Screw up on my part. On film, screw up on my part.
Happens out here, you know what I'm saying? That's a Craig call.
That is way out of my wheelhouse.
That's a cut. Wait a minute.
Wait, we got the Crown Vic guys right here.
We can fix
This
it.
is going to Craig's body. Craig. Yeah. Boy, do I have a project for you.
What you got?
And I was gonna see if maybe you could pull it out before our event in Berlin next week. So you'd have to probably have to get it to you ASAP. Just needs to be pulled out, not looking perfect. Okay, you ready?
Okay. Yep. What'd you mess up? Oh my God!
He didn't. I did. Right here.
Yeah, Sam did it. It gets better. He hit my truck with it. Show him the truck. No, my truck's fine. My truck's fine.
It's a Ford. It's Ford tough.
Yeah, but do you think you can just give her a little stretch, you know, make her look a little more presentable?
Yeah,
like get the battery unpinched.
I have a Band-Aid and I have some 200-mile-an-hour tape.
Mm-hmm. That's what we need.
Yeah.
It really just needs a trunk, a fender, a taillight, a bumper,
Quarter panel.
Yeah.
quarter panel, exhaust. Really nothing.
Yeah, nothing. Just a couple things.
Yeah.
When do you want to pick it up?
Well, do you think you could touch it up this week? It's got to leave Monday.
Oh shit. Well, I'll at least get over here and do something with it.
Just snatch some stuff out, you know, so it's not in the wheel.
Yeah.
Done.
Do you want me to? You got nobody can bring it over here today, do you?
My trailer's here. Someone can take it.
We can get her brought over. We'll get her brought right over.
Well,
Well,
simple as that. It's basically already fixed.
go team.
That's right.
That's all I can say.
Well,
Sam,
team
you
was
don't-
fine. I didn't mess us up on the team here, but dang, we're going to make amends somehow.
Yeah.
Not sure how we're going to make amends, though.
You already
Well,
did,
sell
bud.
some spray wax.
There's at least 10 cars each.
Just needs a good
in the back
snatcher,
field
you
from
know,
all
right
of
there.
us.
Good snatcher.
Yep.
Sam, come on. You
It
think
is-
we haven't wrecked cars?
Oh, but
There's a lot of Crown Vics back there with all of our
the first
names
2
on
minutes
It
it.
happens. It was just your turn.
It was
today.
the rollback got you.
The roll.
Then
The takeover
he was trying to hit a
rollback got
takeover rollback.
Yep.
Actually, he did it right because I seen all.
You
the
gotta
videos
hit
on
somebody
Instagram that
first.
Hit people, then they take
Yeah,
off.
that's when you know
He's
the
the only one
that's done it
Yeah,
right here so
yeah.
far.
Alright. Well, Sam, how do we end it off?
Well, you know, we got to end it off this way on the thing. We started out with a perfectly good car. We're going to come out here and try a little bit of drifting on the thing. Got the instructor here with me, and he says, you know, here's what you got to do. And what do? go the exact opposite of all of that and back it up flying into the back of his truck here. Now, how about that? And I'm standing in front of the damage, but look at here.
That's fixable.
Can you believe that? Oh, somebody ought to take the big belt and give me a whipping right on the spot. Right.
I got a ding in the back corner. If you could fix that little ding back there.
I think that'll buff out.
Yeah, you can buff that real quick.
Yeah, just give it a quick buff and maybe some ISC racer tape or something like that.
Yeah, I figured if you could just like add to the wrap so you don't notice the scratch,
Yeah.
probably be good.
Yep. Yeah, we can get that. You want to wait for it?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
What do you think, like 30 minutes?
Yeah, 30 minutes. We're a quick shop.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll go get lunch. I'll come right back.
There you go. All right, Mr. Sam did a hell of a job on the Cadillac here. We got her in for a rush pit stop. Max is on the job here. Ruben's on the job. We'll have this thing done probably in about an hour or so. No, obviously it's not going to take that long, but that's what we're going to shoot for anyway. Get this thing all tailed in. We got to put a new trunk, new bumper, new spoiler, new taillight. We'll get it all fixed up and at least get them ready for the show this week, and then get it back in here and we'll put a quarter panel on it and things like that. But we got all kinds of things going on with it. When we get all done with it, we're going to mount some rubber tires on it, so that way when Sam's out driving this thing again, he'll at least feel like a bumper car. So stay tuned. We already got this pulled out pretty good. Door gaps are back to where they're supposed to be. All right, let's check on the Blackwing. As you know, Mr. Sam had a mishap with this thing a couple days ago. They called us in on a 911 call to get this thing fixed because it's got to leave to go to an event next Monday. So every once in a while, you got to bring the redneck out in my body, guys. And we got the quarter panel pulled out really, really good. We're going to put a new quarter panel on here as the plan. And I actually have a new deck lid and a new bumper and a new taillight. I have everything new, but it wasn't going to fit right. And we didn't want to modify it for the quarter panel that's still kind of messed up. But we pulled this out pretty good. We put screws and everything in there, so it's not going to fall off. And then we got the ISC racer tape on there to hold her in place. So every once in a while, the dirt track in me, even the popper works. Opens the trunk. Just in case that didn't work, we had a emergency popper here. All the lights work. So you got a one-day job and got him back on the track again. So Mr. Sam should be good to go. All right, we regnetted her a little bit.
It looks good.
Some dirt track stuff coming out in us, you know.
Yeah.
Now it looks like a drift car.
Now it looks like a drift car.
Yeah.
It looks a lot better.
We even made the popper work.
Hey. You guys even duct tape bodywork the old taillight back into place.
Yeah, all the taillights work and all that. No, that works
That's
through.
minor detail.
We'll fix that. But
Sweet. Back at it then, I guess.
Yeah.
Huh?
yeah, we're going to put some tires on here for Mr. Sam.
Yeah.
So we'll make those up, and the next time he's going to drive it.
Need the tugboat bumper.
Exactly, tugboat bumper, protect it a little bit, like bumper cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right. All right, we got a 63 Biscayne, which is a really, really cool car. And everybody that comes in here that sees this thing, they want to see if it's got a 409 or something like that in it. It doesn't have a 409. It's originally a 327 or 283 car, a small block car. and but it's still a really, really cool car. The customer actually just bought this not too long ago, but he's a pretty tall guy. He's in the upper 6 foot range, probably 6'7", 6'8", something like that. So we actually had to move the seat back, was one of the big projects that we had to do. And when we did that, we didn't want to have to re-drill holes in the floor, so we made a seat bracket to move the seat back. This is tall guy problems. I don't have that problem. And we got a longer shifter handle and stuff like that to make this car tall guy friendly. And then we also, the engine had a bunch of oil leaks. So we put a new clutch in. It's a 4-speed car. Put a new clutch in it. Just did a quick freshen up on the engine. Repainted everything. He wanted it to be the Chevy orange, to have that nostalgic look to it. So we're coming back together with this thing. Should be probably started up this afternoon sometime, and customer's going to pick it up tomorrow. But just kind of went over the car to look at a few things. There's a few other little odds and ends that we want to do to it eventually. This is a really, really good customer of ours, and we wanted to make sure that we took care of them. We're building one of our custom torque flow carburetors, which is a carburetor that I designed some years ago for street art applications and tow truck applications, to get a little bit better fuel mileage, but have more power when you get on it. Kind of take place of where the Quadjet would have normally been, but this is built out of a modified Holly, and it actually has quite a bit more torque and throttle response and things of that nature. So we're putting on this because this is a nice cruiser. Again, it's a 4-speed car, so that's makes it really, really cool. So it's him and his stepfather and his son are going to drive this thing and have a good time with it. But they have a couple other cars that we're working on in the shop here as well. But this is just one to go out and beat on a little bit and have a good time with it.
You have to turn it over a little while, get fuel to the carburetor.
All right, we got the initial startup on the 63. Oh yeah. I need a screwdriver. Give it some advance. A little bit more advanced. More. 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 All right there. Press advance. Go ahead. Press advance. Yeah, that's good. Get it out a little bit high, so we'll adjust that. That's because the idle's too high. Oops. All right, we got to adjust the carburetor. Final set the timing and everything, but we're close. This thing runs, got oil pressure, does everything that it's supposed to do. We'll just do some fine tuning, and it'll be ready to go. All right, we're checking on the progress of a few carburetors. We got one of our dual blade setups going together here. Doing the fit ups with the base plate. We got the meter blocks and everything all done. This is an alcohol carburetor. It's actually going for a mud bog application. This is one of our 1600 CFM carburetors. Shouldn't be too long and this thing's finished, and we'll do some testing with it and ship it out the door. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the show. We had a lot of action today and past week or so here at Hot Rod Engineering and Total Racing Components. Remember to like and subscribe and share our page. Every little bit helps, and we appreciate everybody's support. We also have a full line of merch, so I'll drop a link in the video here so you guys can go purchase some of our merch. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.